You are listening to the Car Pro Insider, episode number 11, where we're going to review a 5-step framework for easier, faster, and most importantly, better walk-around videos. Let's do it. Hey, what's up? I'm Robert Wiseman, and I have helped car sales professionals from around the world sell more cars by building their personal brands, attracting high-quality car buyers, and becoming the go-to car guy or gal in their marketplace. So what does it take to become the car sales professional that people are lining up to do business with? This is the Car Pro Insider. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, my Car Pro? This is the Car Pro Insider podcast. I am your right-hand man. I am Robert Wiseman, and this is the go-to podcast for automotive sales professionals who are looking for proven strategies, outside-of-the-box creative ideas, and the latest, greatest tools, resources to help you step it up and stake your claim in the automotive sales industry. Like I said, I am Robert Wiseman, and listen, I am so glad that you've taken the time to dial me into your headphones or into your car or into your jog, wherever you may be consuming this out at. I appreciate you. This is episode 11. Man, I've been doing a lot of podcasting, a lot of production with podcasting with Ryan Stewman at the Hardcore Closer podcast. If you haven't checked that out yet, bro, you need to. It's fire. It's definitely fire. He's my boy, man. He's doing a great job. Dude is killing it. Anyway, but we are in the Car Pro Insider. This is episode 11. And today, I got something good for you, man. I am trying to help streamline and make your video creation, your YouTube strategy, your videos you create for YouTube more efficient. Streamline that process to make it easier, more organized. So basically, you'll just get out there and do more of them. Because every time you create, design, architect, and deploy a video out to YouTube, that's like adding a new member to your team that works solely for you around the clock. Like I said, like Denny's, 24 hours a day, building relationships with you, getting your name out, helping your brand, and all you have to do is one time. So I'm gonna go over a 5-step formula. Basically, it's 5 components to what makes the structure of this video. So this is something you can rinse and repeat for great vehicle walk around videos, and also how-to videos and things like that. The structure will work for the same. It's just 5 different spots on it. So then going in, you know exactly kind of what you need to do to get this video knocked out, and it'll help you create them better, write them, script them better, know what you're doing going in, and help you create better videos and more often, because that's the name of the game. Get them out there. Get people into them. Now, all the visuals and everything that I'm going to discuss today and examples, you're going to find them at Robert Wiseman, WIESMAN.com/11. Also, if this is your first time here, hopefully this is going to rock you. I put a lot into this one. But after you listen, subscribe if you really like it on iTunes. Write me a review. That would be dope. And again, all the visuals at Robert Wiseman, WIESMAN.com/11. Listen, let me go ahead and stop talking, stop rambling here, and let's jump into the 5 components, the 5-step structure and formula, so you can make better walk around videos to get you better results for your brand and for your business. Let's do it. All right, so the first component to making that structured and perfect vehicle video, or any video for that matter, really, is going to be the video's intro. Now, I'm not talking about one of those canned intros that's more of an intro bumper, which in fact is number 2, but we'll get to that. But I'm talking about an intro where it's you on camera, and it's not, and you're standing near the vehicle. It's not a full shot of you from head to toe. Again, you want your eyes to be in this, so you want it about waist up. And it's basically where you're just going to introduce yourself, let the viewer know what the video is about and who you are. It doesn't need to, if I'm you, I wouldn't be saying, hey, this is Robert Wiseman from ABC Motors. I would just say my name. I would do something like, hi, My name is Robert Wiseman, and in this quick video, I'm going to reveal 5 car shopping tips to make your next car shopping experience the best one yet. Check it out. Boom. That's your intro. Hi, my name is Robert Wiseman, and in this quick video, I'm going to show you the top 3 reasons why you should check out the new 2016 Honda Accord. Boom, something like that. It's important for you to be on camera, and it's important for you to introduce yourself. You don't need to say where you're at or anything. You don't even really need to say your last name, to be honest, because they don't care at this point. And you want to let them know what they're going to get in the video. All right, that's the intro. That's part 1 of this 5-part video structure. Number 2 is the intro bumper, as I mentioned before. Now, the intro bumper is usually like a quick animation of like your logo or your name of some kind of graphic. Now, it breaks up the content nicely from the intro to like the meat of the content. It's great for branding. It engages the viewer because it switches to a different, something different, an animation off of just you there. So that helps keep the viewer engaged, and it just makes your videos look more credible, official, professional, right? My favorite go-to to that, an easy way to get one done, it's called Splashio. Again, if at robertwiseman.com/11, I'll have the visual example of one of my intro bumpers, and also a link to check out Splashio so you can get yours made. So 2 is that intro bumper, great for branding, breaks up the content, makes the video look really professional and very different and stand out in that marketplace. As we talked about in episode 10 previous to this, we talked about how the quality of video is very important, more important today than ever. This intro bumper will also help make your video quality better, definitely. All right, so number 3 then is the content. This is where you jump in and you get right into, after the intro bumper comes in, boom, you come right in and you start with, all right, the number 1 reason why you should check out the Honda Accord. And boom, all you're doing here is you don't even have to come back on camera if you have if it's not just tips, or if you're if you're showing and demoing things or showing features on a car, you don't even have to come back on camera. So that makes it so easy in post-production. You just go in and video and record the parts of the vehicle that you're talking about. Right? If it's it can be like the 3 new features. I recommend doing that as opposed to full walkarounds and full reviews. Make these things small, bite-sized, micro pieces of content videos, a couple minutes long max, and just answer questions and give a little bit of information, like top 3 reasons why you should buy the Honda Accord, the top 3 new features on the new Chevy Malibu, right? And then you go in and you demo those features, and that's the content. Now, you don't want to spend too much time on this. You want to get right to it, jump right into it from the bumper and get to it and get them in and get them out. Make sure, though, that you are backing up and you're delivering the viewer what you said you were going to in your intro, right? Don't tell them they're going to find out this and then you don't really do that. You know what I mean? That's pretty obvious, but wanted to just clear that up. So in the content, you just break it down. Boom, fast and easy to the point. That's why helping in last episode, as I talked about the value of scripting your video, or the bullets, the hot points that you're going to talk about, this is where this comes in handy big time, right? All right, 4 is the call to action. Now, the best part about this is the most crucial part about your call to action and crafting your call to action is that you make it relevant to the content, to that video that they're on. For example, if you're doing a video that's showing somebody how to pair their phone to the Bluetooth in their vehicle, your call to action wouldn't be something along the lines of, now listen, if you're in the market, or you want to stop on down here to ABC Motors, or give me a call, or click the link to my website below to set a time to discuss. That's obviously they're not in the market, right? So that one would be like, if it's not a buying type search, right? They land on the video. So let's say you have a video that's about a vehicle. Well, if somebody's watching that, chances are they're probably thinking about that car, right? They might be interested. So that's where maybe the call to action is to get them to your website so you can give them more content, more value. And if you have your website set up properly, there'll be a lot of opportunities to turn them to a lead once they get there, because you can't YouTube, if you to turn this person actually to a lead, you have to get them off YouTube. And just saying, hey, come over to this site for no particular reason, click here for this and this. No, like there needs to be a reason. So it's like, for more information on the Honda Accord and to find out if it, and to see if it really is the right vehicle for you, click the link in the description below. Now that would probably go to a landing page on your site that's even more in depth about the Honda Accord, with maybe some more videos, some content you've written, some photos, etc. Right? Some reviews from customers regarding it, and then from there you try to convert them into a lead. It's not going to happen on YouTube, but even asking, a good call to action still is subscribe to the channel, like the video, ask for engagement, especially if they're on something that's like that you're helping them with, right? Like changing windshield wipers, or checking the air in the tires, things like that. And that kind of stuff, bro, gets searched heavy. So don't frown and think about making that stuff, because it's super easy to create, and it just adds to your video catalog. Because the bigger your video catalog is, the more opportunity you're going to have to pop up in front of people, and the more traction you're going to have on the web, because it'll put you everywhere, right? Now, you're going to want to make sure when you do deliver your call to action in this video that the camera is now back on you. You are on camera. You are looking into it. It's onto your eyes. It's a closer shot. You are looking right into the camera, and basically giving the viewer kind of the experience that you're looking right in their eyes, right? And that's where you're going to ask them. You don't want the car or anything else to be on the video or on, in the frame, but you asking for the call to action, giving them the instructions. And if it's click on a link or anything that's going to be in the video, or it's below the video, don't be afraid to point down to it. Point down, like click the link in the description below. But it's very important then, after you do the content, that it then shifts back to you on camera, so you can close it and deliver the call to action. So craft the call to action that's relevant to the message, to the content in the video, right? Now, number 5, that was 4. Number 5 is the end card. Now, we talked about that also in a previous episode about the quality of your video, but the end card is a must in these type of YouTube marketing videos like this. The end card, for those of you that might not have listened to it or seen it in episode 10, I highly suggest you go check that out. There's an example of it also at Robert Wiseman, wiesman.com/10. You can see an example of one. Or no, I'm sorry. I think that's, 10. I believe that's on that one. 10. So check that out. But an end card is something that comes up at the end of the video, to where then you're thanking them for being there, asking, having the annotations clickable on there for them to subscribe to the channel, and also recommending a couple other videos from your channel to them to check out, that based off of the video they're watching now, that you think that they might be interested in. Make sense? Again, there's an example of it on the website. But that right there it does a number of things. If they've stayed to the end, to the whole time of the video, like in most cases, I mean, I hate to say it, this is anywhere you go, like, people don't stay on the videos very long. But the ones that do, that stay all the way to the end, I mean, you got to cap on them one way or another. It's the time to ask for something there, because they're that engaged. So that's where you can ask for, again, remind them to subscribe to the channel. You have a subscribe button up there, as you can see from the example. Tell them other videos, recommend other videos that they might like, and then that gets them clicking through to your channel, clicking through, watching more videos, staying on YouTube longer, which in fact, the longer they stay on YouTube, the better it does for your rankings. That's the main thing that YouTube's algorithm is keeping its eye on these days, right? So you want to have the end card there to keep them flowing through. Also, you can have a link to your website on there too. If you think, again, at that point they're there that long, you got them super engaged, it's the time to ask for something. Again, subscription, or go to your website, or go to like a free like a guide or something that you have that they can download on your website, getting creative like that. All right, so that's the end card that keeps them flowing through. Now look, that's a 5-step, super easy structure for your walk around videos and your videos. That way you can go in and create more. And when you know that how to structure it, you know what each one's going to be. I would do them all like this, right? That way you have a structure, going in exactly what needs done. You're going to crank out more. They're going to be better, easier, faster. It just makes your life easier. So boom, start it with the intro. That's number one. Intro yourself. Let them know who you are, what they're about to get into. Then the intro bumper, the quick animation logo, kind of like a logo stinger, they call it, or you can see the example of it at robertwiseman.com/11 for this episode, and also a link to the people that I got to make mine. They're awesome. That's intro bumper number 2. Number 3 is the content. You come back from the intro bumper, boom, right into it. Deliver what you told them that you were from the beginning. Keep it micro. Keep the topics short and specific. Like three new features, the best 3 new features on the 2016 Chevy Malibu, right? Things like that, not just such a broad view of, the 2016 Chevy Malibu review. Like, there's so much to cover on those cars, man. That video will take forever. It will be insanely boring, right? All right, so 3, that's content. 4, call to action. Craft the right one. Put some thought and time into this. But this is where you're going to tell them what you want them to do next. And what you want them to do next should be based off of what video they're on, what they're doing now. What information was it that they're looking for that they're on that video? Are they looking at information on top features on new cars? Well, bro, that's someone that's in the market. What do you want them to do? Right? But somebody, again, that's looking to pair their phone through Bluetooth, bro, they're looking for maintenance. They're an owner, right? They already are an owner. You try to get them to come through and start trying to push them to buy something. That's like trying to ask a girl to marry you on the first date, man. It's corny. It's scary. Then you're like every other salesperson. They're like, man, this guy's not trying to help me, man. Right? The call to action. Then 5, you ended up with the end card. All right, that's where you're going to suggest them other videos to check out, and again, ask them to do some kind of take some kind of action for you, because they're that engaged that stayed there to the end. All right, I hope that helped you. That's a 5-step structure, right, that can make and streamline the creation of your videos, so you can get more out there and start positioning your brand to be that go-to in the marketplace, because you're going to be out there. You're going to have your soldiers working for you, which are your videos, because those things work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for you. They become a sales team for you that's open like Denny's. You know what I'm saying? All right, so if you're first time here, I hope you liked it. I enjoyed having you here for sure, and I value plugging me into your headphones. Get all the visuals and the examples and everything I was talking about in this episode at robertwiseman.com/11. Keep pushing forward this week. Don't sweat it out too much on these blazing hot blacktops across the country right now, as we're just settling in summer 2016. All right, got love for you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.